Alright, so the NASCAR Championship final race is on this weekend around the Phoenix Raceway in Avondale, Arizona. But let's have a look at the past winners of this. Now, I've already had a look at the Championship 4, how they fared over the years around this track, so go check out my preview if you haven't already seen it. But this video is going to look over the most successful drivers in the history of the Phoenix Raceway. Now, NASCAR has been racing around this track ever since 1988, and there's been 2 Phoenix races on the calendar ever since 2005. Phoenix has also hosted the last few championship deciders. Historically, that has gone to tracks like Miami Homestead over the years, but it's found a nice home in Phoenix, and it'll play host to the championship finale this weekend as well. But let's have a dive into the most impressive NASCAR drivers here over the years, the NASCAR drivers that have won the most races, because I've got a very nicely formed top 5 here. And the most recent driver to enter this top 5, because it's a 3-way tie essentially between 3rd all the way down to 5th. They've all won this race. Well, they've all run one round here on 3 occasions. Of course, those 2 races, I just should explain as well, I've combined them together. So what is now known as the NASCAR Championship race and also the Shriners Children 500, I've combined them both to make this list. I've aggregated them together like I usually do on these lists because they're 2 events, but they take place around the same track. So the first of these drivers is Joey Logano. Logano has won what is now known as the championship deciding race in NASCAR on 2 occasions in 2016 and 2022. He also won the Shriners Children 500, or what is known as the Shriners Children 500, back in 2020 as well. And of course, he is one of the 4 drivers heading into this race with a chance at another championship, aiming to become a 3-time champion in NASCAR. And if he gets a 4th victory around this track as well, he will guarantee that he gets that by the end. Next up, let's talk about another active driver on the grid, but someone who sadly did not make the playoffs this time around. It is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has won what is now known as the Shriners Children 500 on 1 occasion. That was back in 2019. But he's also won what is now known as the championship deciding race twice as well. He won that all the way back in 2005. Probably one of his first wins in NASCAR was that. And also 2018 as well. Imagine if he wins his 1 race of the season at this track. Makes it 3 at this track for the final race of the season. That would be quite ironic. I don't think he'd be too pleased about it. And the final driver I'm going to talk about who's achieved 3 victories here over the years is Dale Earnhardt Jr. He won here back-to-back in 2003 and 2004, and that was for what is now known as the championship deciding race. He also won in 2015, but he's never won what is known as now known as the Shriners Children 500 on any occasion. But let's go a bit further up this list. The runner-up spot, the guy that has won 4 times around this track, and that is Jimmie Johnson. He's won what is now known as the deciding race in the championship on 3 occasions, back-to-back between 2007 and 2009. He also won what is now known as the Shriners Children 500 on 1 occasion. That was all the way back in 2008. So in 2008, he actually won both of the races in that year around Phoenix, so pretty good. But miles, and I mean miles upon miles off of the top spot, the undisputed king of Phoenix over the years, it is of course Kevin Harvick. Harvick has won around Phoenix in the Cup Series 9 times. That is more than double 2nd overall on that list, and that record is going to stand for forever potentially. You never know. He has won what is now known as the Shriners Children 500 5 times, which of course is the most overall out of any of the events at Phoenix, at any driver at any event. He won it in 2006, back-to-back, 3 times on the bounce between 2014 and 2016, and he made it 4 victories in 5 years in 2018 as well. He's also won the NASCAR Championship race on 4 occasions as well, that in 2006 and back-to-back between 2012 and 2014 as well. So yeah, there we go guys. Kevin Harvick, the king of Phoenix in NASCAR without a doubt. But Joey Logano and Kyle Busch are the most successful drivers around this track on the active grid at the moment, and I am so hyped for this weekend guys. Let us know in the comments below who is winning this race, who is winning this championship. Let us know your thoughts as always, and of course for much more video content on the world of NASCAR, do keep it tuned here to the NASCARchronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you very soon guys. Let's enjoy this race this weekend. It's going to be a fun one.